Cherry blossoms have quite literally taken over the internet. Travelers and locals alike go through crazy lengths to see these pink delicate flowers in Japan. But why exactly are these flowers so special, and where is the best place that you can catch sight of them?
Wow, they took over the internet, Amber? Ready? Action!
Sakura, or cherry blossoms in English, isn't just a flower. It's a cultural symbol of Japan and the national flower here. So when these flowers are in bloom, it is a big deal. The tradition of Hanami, which literally translates to flower viewing, usually involves having a picnic outdoors with your friends and eating lots of Sakura snacks.
Hanami!
Yes.
Hanakri!
Hanakri. This picnic tradition is actually centuries old. It's windy. The first inkling that we have of Hanami is back in the day when villagers thought that gods resided in the trees. They would bring them offerings of sake and food, but it wasn't exactly the Hanami that we know and love today.
Back in the 8th century during the Nara era, Hanami evolved from Chinese influences. People used to sit under plum blossoms and enjoy poetry and wine. Now, Sakura became synonymous with spring and with something. Go back, go back, go back. And has inspired many artworks and other things like poetry, art, poop displays, goldfish museums. It inspires everyone, even myself. Sakura is an inspiration. Thank you.
Back in the day, Hanamis were only celebrated by the aristocrats up until the Edo period, when it started to be celebrated by the general public. And nowadays, everyone in Japan celebrates Hanami and enjoys the Sakura season.
With only 1 week to see these impressive flowers, the parks get crowded, especially in Tokyo. Some people wake up at 5 a.m. just to reserve their Hanami spot. We'll let you in on the best spots in Japan for Hanami later, so make sure to stay tuned for that.
Sakura, directly translated into English, means cherry blossoms, which can mean either the tree or the flower. But when you say the word Sakura, people instantly think of the flower.
In the Japanese alphabet hiragana, Sakura is spelled Sakura. In kanji, however, it's a this. This part stands for tree, this part stands for necklace, and this part stands for woman. So I guess maybe when the Sakura is blooming, it looks like the tree is wearing a necklace of Sakura blossoms, and maybe the tree is a woman.
I don't know. That doesn't sound right, but...
Hanami season isn't just about looking at flowers.
It's also about indulging in all the Sakura sweets. Every year around mid to late February, all the stores and the cafes come out with Sakura-themed snacks and drinks.
The Sakura blossoms themselves are edible too, by the way. I wouldn't, however, recommend eating them directly off the tree.
And let's not forget about the irresistible Sakura merch. During Sakura season, Japan turns into a cherry blossom wonderland. From Sakura tumblers at Starbucks to Sanrio plushies, you can surround yourself with this gorgeous flower.
Now on to the soup. Besides all of the convenience store goodies, there's also a lot of traditional Hanami sweets like these two. These are the most popular ones. This one is Hanami dango and this one is Sakura mochi.
That one's my favorite.
Yeah, mine too. The Hanami dango is really cool. These three colors represent different things. The pink one represents spring, the white one winter, and the green one summer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What are your favorite Sakura traditions and snacks? Let us know in the comments below and I'll choose 10 lucky commenters to win this exclusive Sakura plushie.
I want one.
Oh, I burped. Sorry, guys. Don't keep that in. No, don't do that.
Seeing a Sakura are such a big part of Japanese culture, it may come to no surprise that they are also part of Japanese pop culture. Sakuras are very often featured in anime to represent spring and a romantic energy in the air.
Also, many anime characters also have the name of Sakura. For example, Sakura Kinomoto from Cardcaptor Sakura.
The anime series and movies with the best Sakura scenes have been decided by the public in Japan. Coming in at first place was Your Lie in April.
When I think Sakura scenes in anime, I think of that scene.
By the way, if you like cute things in Japan, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our next video where we go to the cutest cafe in Tokyo and eat everything. It was a lot.
It was great.
Since Sakura only bloom for the birds, be quiet. So when exactly is Hanami season? If you're living in Japan or traveling here during cherry blossom season, you will live and die by the Hanami forecast. That's right, there is an official weather forecast for Hanami season. The forecast is provided by the Japan Weather Association, and it's updated from January to April. It shows when and where the cherry blossoms will be in full bloom across the country. There are various species of sakura that bloom at various times throughout the country. The most common one is called Some Yashino. No, it's not. Yoshino. It's called, I forgot. The most common one is called Some Yoshino, and that one peaks from mid to late March in Tokyo.
Yay!
My lunch. I have this one.
None of these are food, Kree. Kree, you can't eat plushies. This isn't lunch. That one's bread. Seasonal chips.
They look delicious next to my plushies. See, I don't need to bring food. You guys bring food.
Sakura mochi. Different kind of sakura mochi. Sakura manju. Sakura symbol cookies. This is what I brought, my contribution to the picnic. Unlike Kree, who only brought plushies.
Wait, this is so cute!
Thank you.
I love it.
Okay, let's film something.
But what are people really bringing to their hanamis? We went out to the Sakura Park to ask them.
What I bring?
Yes.
Well, maybe some beverage, but not alcohol.
Oh.
Then some maybe rice bowl or something.
Like onigiri?
Onigiri, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know the onigiri.
あ、もちろん。おにぎり大好きです。梅干しが好きです。
So I love beer. So yeah, I always bring beer and gyudon. Yeah, Yoshinoya no gyudon. Yeah.
Of course, the hot green tea and odango like this.
Dumpling?
あ、Hanami dango.
That's a good harmony to the hanami. And with my friends.
Yes,
definitely.
大事ですね。
I bring some fruits and before I order the pizza delivery to the park.
That's a good idea. Do you like Dominos? We have Dominos.
Whoa, this is so wild. It's sweet.
How is it?
It's interesting.
That's a nice way of saying it's disgusting, right?
It's not
It's
really
not pizza.
It's not pizza.
It's an abomination.
I'm gonna say 2 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I like sweet things and I like pastries. Look, there's like this cool, weird, like Sakura liquid goo in it, which kind of reminds me of like an alien.
0 out of 10. It's an abomination.
Besides its beauty, picnics, and delicious food, Sakura holds a profound symbolic significance in Japanese culture. Since Sakura only blooms for 1 week each year, it's said to embody the philosophy of wabi-sabi, or the appreciation for impermanence.
We already ran out.
What happened?
Sakura trees aren't always light pink, by the way. As you can see by these ones, they range from a white to a deep pink and sometimes even red. Those are more rare though. Even more rare than that are the green and yellow sakura, which I've personally never seen before, but it's definitely on my bucket list.
The word Sakura and Hanami have basically become synonymous with each other, but did you know that in ancient times, it used to be the plum blossoms that were popular? So they used to have plum blossom parties.
Plum blossoms and sakura actually look a lot alike and sometimes can be really easily confused. But there's a few ways to tell them apart. The first way is that sakura actually has a stem and it has little divots on its flowers, whereas plum blooms right from the branch and is perfectly round. If you're wondering about the best place for Hanami, we got you covered.
As for the Tokyo area, the top two places are Ueno Park and Shinjuku Gyoen. Ueno Park literally has thousands of cherry blossom trees lining a pond, so it is really beautiful. And Shinjuku Gyoen is located in central Tokyo, and it's super huge, so you'll definitely find a place for your Hanami picnic. That's why it's super popular.
Yeah, I've been to Shinjuku Gyoen. It's quite nice.
Yeah,
There's so many trees. It's so wide open.
Definitely recommend it. What is your favorite place to see Sakura in Japan?
Japan, my favorite place also is Osaka Castle, around Osaka Castle, and neighborhood from my house.
You're so lucky. That's a beautiful area.
Definitely, I recommend you the Meguro River. The riverside, the cherry blossom, so beautiful.
I want to go there.
Of course, also please.
I usually go to the Showa Kiren Park, Showa Memory Park, located in Tachikawa City.
Thank you guys so much.
That's my pleasure.
Oh, there's a dog.
Konnichiwa.
If you have seasonal allergies, don't worry. Sakura is an all-inclusive event. They have loads of indoor sakura with pink cherry blossom trees where you can enjoy treats and snacks with your friends.
The one in Tokyo is really great too because besides having aesthetic photo spots, it's also on the top floor of a really tall building, so you can get an insanely gorgeous view of all of Tokyo. No allergies here. Even if you don't have allergies, it's worth checking out.
And if picnics aren't your thing, Japan still got you covered. Even Tokyo's Goldfish Museum was turned cherry blossom pink. Even the goldfish are able to enjoy Hanami in their tanks. Not to mention the Sakura Goldfish walkway that was doused in pink petals and sakura lanterns. You might have had way too much fun here. Way too much fun!
But probably the best way to celebrate Sakura season is at the Unko Museum. Yes, even the Poop Museum in Tokyo has a Sakura celebration. During the Hanami season, the giant poo in the center of the museum shows a beautiful Sakura light show featuring rainbow and Sakura-colored poos. At the end of the show, tiny toy Sakura poos explode from the top and all of the kids collect them. It's a lot of fun for the whole family.
I had a lot of fun.
And for free.
Tiki tiki!
Actually, I think I'm gonna do the whole thing from the top.
Dying.
Don't die. Not on camera. It's
Fine, I'll do it off camera.
If you loved this video, make sure to check out this one here, where we went to, where did we go? We went to Hello Kitty Land in Tokyo and tried all of the restaurants, rating them from worst to best. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye!
A lot of my students do this motion when they talk about Sakura. Like this
Oh,
is
no
Sakura.
way.
Burst into bloom!